And now for another episode of Hey, I don't want to forget this! Storytime with Andy. Spanning the globe to bring you the constant variety of stuff, the thrill of victory, and the agony of defeat. The human drama of messing around with stuff. This is Casa de McBride Chronicles.
Well, everybody, welcome back to the show. We're going to see what Andy has to say in just a minute.
All right, listen up. As of July 21st, it has officially been 20 years since I saw Casa de McBride. In that time, I have paid it off, did some modifications to it, and drank a lot of coffee in it. If you want the 411 on when I first moved in, you are in luck, because I typed it all down for times like this. So read it, because I am too lazy to type it all down again for this video. This is what I advised a 25-year-old years ago, and most of it still applies. Being that I have been a homeowner for almost 10 years, I closed on it July 2005, and a young 25-year-old asked for some of my knowledge on buying a house. I decided to give all 5 of you that read this some advice on buying a house. First off, do not listen to all of your friends who are telling you that you are dumb for not buying a house because rates are so low. They say, you are just throwing money away by renting. Buy a house because at least the money is going towards paying it off, and house values never go down. Let me stop those clowns right there. They don't always go up in value. Be like the turtle in The Tortoise and the Hare, and just take your time looking. And these are the things you have to think about before making one of the biggest financial decisions in your life. I know you have a plan for your life. Get a good job you love to go to and do, marry, have 2.5 kids, love, and do everything your in-laws say. You will always stay in one area of the country. The list goes on. But as a 42-year-old, I can tell you that life throws you curveballs and sinkers all the time. Stuff like job losses, divorces. I know, not very positive of me, but I have had a few good friends deal with it. And moves happen. So think before you take the plunge. Ask yourself the question, do we plan to stay here for at least 5 years, or do we want to go to another part of the country? If you do, then just rent for now. It's okie dokie. Side note, the kid. I can't believe I just called her that. My God, I'm old. Anyways, she wants to move and live in California, so buying here and then having the stress of being a long-distance landlord by default is not good. FYI, renters suck. I have examples of this, and I will gladly share them with you over a coffee. Default long-distance landlord. By definition, where you have no choice but to rent the house out just to make the mortgage payments, and you live in a different part of the country and can't check up on the renters, so you pray they are not changing the oil in the Harley on your living room floor. Shop around for a mortgage. At least 5 places will do. Do not try to get a mortgage from one of the big monster mega banks. They cannot compete with a credit union or a regional bank's rates. Sad but true. Know your limitations. The person that sells you a mortgage will say, "Mister, you qualify for 2 times the mortgage. Don't take the bait, because you will end up house poor. That is where all of your paycheck goes to your mortgage payment, and you have nothing left for anything else. Good Lord, I had to stop typing because I am watching Bailey for the weekend, and she just let loose a doozy of a fart. I have to leave the room and try to escape the smell of death. Be right back. Okie dokie. I think it's safe to go back in the room and type some more. Where was I? Get a conventional 15-year fixed mortgage. Don't consider those crazy-ass adjustable rate or interest-only ones. They can totally screw you up. The mortgage broker will try to sell one of this to you because it gets you qualified for the mortgage, and they get the commission. Hello, capitalism. But just remember to KIS. Keep it simple with a 15-year mortgage. If you can't afford the payments, then oh well. You are not ready to buy a house. Oh, and don't tell yourself you will pay a 30-year like it's a 15-year, because you are so kidding yourself. Have at least 20% for your down payment, because if you don't, then you will have to pay PMI. You will see how much money you are spending for it every month and kick yourself for not saving the 20% for a down payment. Learn to just walk away from a house. I can guarantee that there will always be a mystery bidder who has a higher bid than yours. It's what realtors do. So just be that person that says, "That's okay," and walk away. 8 out of 10 times they will accept your offer because there wasn't a higher bid and you called their bluff. Kenny Rogers would be so proud of you. Do not buy one of those stupid home warranties. I thought I had to when I bought my house. It's like driving down the road, throwing $100 bills out the window. Those companies try to do everything not to have to pay for stuff in your house. Know that buying is totally different than renting. Example: when you own a house, you cannot just call your landlord because the sink is backed up. You have to fix it. In my job, I have come to the conclusion that there are renters and owners. Some people accept that stuff that happens has to be fixed by them. Others just can only handle giving a check to a landlord each month because the landlord has to fix stuff that breaks, not them. One last thing, get your financial butt in order before making such a huge financial decision. If you have debts such as student loans, car or credit card debt, get those paid off and out of the way before even thinking about buying a house. Don't be that guy, gal that has a house payment and other payments to make. They will stress you out. The poor bastard man. I have this mortgage payment to make and this stupid student loan to pay too. I sure hope I have enough left over to pay for my electricity. So now that we are up to speed and you are not lying to me about saying you read it, this is what the future of Casa de McBride looks like. 1. I will not sell it unless someone gives me an insane amount of money. 2. There is 99.9% chance I will die in this house. 3. As long as I can do it, I will continue making stupid videos about the stuff I do around here.
Will Andy ever stop getting random tools that have less than 1% of ever being used? Will he ever not drink a cup of coffee while he's working on something? Will he ever answer the question, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Will he take an afternoon nap? Tune in for another thrilling episode of the Casa de McBride Chronicles to find out more. Ladies and gentlemen, Andy has left the building. Good night.
He will always be the king no matter what.